guys, what's up? It's Mary, and it's that time of year again where I turn 1 year older. So, I actually really like doing this. Like, I really love doing the lessons learned kind of thing, which is where I talk about the lessons I learned within my lifetime. So, since I'm turning the big 20, I know the big 21 is the one that's supposed to be drastically big, but for me it's 20 because that's the officially when I'm no longer a teenager, which is so sad. But yeah, and also it's raining outside, so don't mind the rain, and I love the rain actually, I really do. The first one I've learned is to spend more time with your family, because your family are the people that are always going to be there to support you no matter what you choose to do with your life, and it's just amazing if you just spend time with them, spend quality time with them, because you basically, like with your parents especially, you don't know how long they're gonna like stay alive for. I know that kind of sounds morbid, but like trust me, spend more time with your family because you ultimately will cherish those moments more than anything else in the world. Yeah. Okay, so number 2 is never underestimate the value of time. This is so important because everything you do in life takes time, and you've got to prioritize your time to the right things. Don't put your energy into something that's going to ultimately not work in your favor. So spend time on things that matter. Try to cut the time out for Netflix. This is a message to myself as well, because Netflix isn't the most important thing in life. Just saying. Don't get offended by that, but I'm serious. Netflix is not the most important thing in life. This is a message to you as well as to me. So, okay. Number 3, it is better to be friends than to be enemies. Never pretend to like somebody. So I was reading that as well as it sounded really awkward and said it. Essentially, don't be mean to anybody. Befriend them. Don't have enemies, because there's no point in having people hating you. I mean, people are obviously going to hate you because people tend to have that emotion. They just like to hate people. I don't know what goes in their minds. I don't want to know what goes through their minds. But then I probably should, so I can develop empathy. Empathy is a very good thing to have as well. Anyway, yeah, it's better to be friends with people rather than hate on them for unknown reasons. And also, but that being said, like I said with the fact that never pretend to like somebody, never pretend to like somebody, because it's not only bad for you, it's also bad for them, because you're sort of leading them on, thinking that, oh, this person loves me, this person likes me, I'm okay. Don't do that to people, because it hurts people more than anything else. Number 4, I don't remember if I said this last year. If I did, oops. If I didn't, rejection is protection. And this is a quote that I got from the Merrill Twins, because it actually is such a beautiful quote, because every rejection is one step closer to getting a yes kind of thing. And also rejection is protection, and essentially is in the sense of, yes, people are going to reject you, and that doesn't mean that you're worthless. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy of whatever it is. It just means that you weren't the right fit for this certain thing. Whether it be in a relationship, if a guy rejects you, then maybe that guy wasn't the guy that God planned for you, because God has a perfect person for you, and eventually you will find that person, and that person isn't going to reject you. Instead, they're going to accept you. So yeah, just think of it as one step closer to being who you are meant to be, because every rejection is crucial and very important. Yeah. Okay. So the next one is, number 5, is trust God always. He always has a plan. Like seriously, if you're not Christian, then trust your God, whatever God that may be. And if you don't have a God, that's cool too. Trust your gut. Seriously though, trust God in everything He does, because He would never let you fall. He would never let you suffer so severely without giving you His hand to help you lift you up. So yeah, God, trust Him always. Number 6 is don't stress about losing friends. I know that sounds like really hard, because friends are obviously going to be one of your priorities. But it's okay to lose your friends, because it just means that the friendship that you had with them was enough to help you grow and develop into being the person you are today. Like, if you have, I feel like I should know a whole topic about losing friends, because I've lost a lot of friends, or like friends that we used to be super duper close, but now like we're kind of like strangers kind of thing. Whew, that sounds really sad. But I assure you that it's okay to lose friends, like, because all you need in life is honestly a few close-knit friends, and that's all you need. And you're always going to make more friends. Go back to point 3, it's better to be friends than enemies. But like, Seriously though, you will be okay about losing friends, and trust me, it's totally normal because everybody grows up and everybody changes, and the people you surround yourself with will obviously change as well and grow. But so it's okay. It's okay. So the next one is, no matter how good you are at something, there is always going to be someone better than you. But that's okay. And trust me, it really is. Like, comparison, I feel like, is a thief of happiness. If you are stuck in the vortex or the mindset of people being better than you, then you're never gonna change or anything about it, because you're just gonna be in this rut situation that you're just like, I can't do this. There's someone better than me than this. Like, there are so many YouTubers out there that are so much better than me, but do I care? To an extent, kind of. But no, because I just want to be the best person I can be. So if I essentially do better than I did, say for example, last week's video, that's all that matters to me. Like, I progress and I grow and I change and I improve. Every improvement is an improvement. Yeah, so don't be consumed by all the comparisons that you have with your friends or with anybody, because your own progress is all that matters. Don't compare your chapter 1 with someone's chapter 20. That's a good quote to live by. So essentially, don't compare yourself, because you are you for a reason. You are you and you are special. And you are loved. And I love you. Number 8 is, if something bad happens to you in your life, don't be sad / don't be mad about it. Think of it as a way to motivate and carry on. Don't give up. Okay, so I do strongly believe in your emotions being a very important factor in your life. But this means that of me saying, if something bad happens to you, yes, it's something bad. However, don't get mad or sad about it because it happened. Instead, think of the positive side of it by being grateful that it happened. Because of that bad thing that happened in your life, you can overcome it, and you have overcome it. Overcame it. Overcome it? Overcame. You have overcame it. No, that doesn't sound right. Overcome. You have overcome any difficulty. I'm gonna go with that because grammar right now is really confusing me. Anyway, but yeah, seriously though, if something bad happens to you, think of it as a blessing. Even though it may seem like it's the worst thing that could ever possibly happen to you, trust me, it's a blessing in disguise. So number 9 is to smile at strangers and give back to them and help in any way you can. Smiling is such an easy way to do it. All you gotta do is just from this to this. It's so easy to smile, and if you smile at a stranger, it makes their day, and it makes your day because you know that you made someone else's day. It's like a placebo effect. Seriously? Just spread love. I'm just smiling makes the world go round in my head. So just smile at people. And I feel like I should probably move back just a bit so we can actually leave properly. Anyway, okay. So number 10 is try something new every day and believe in yourself. I strongly believe in the little quote maybe that says you learn something new every day, and it's true. Today I learned that I don't have to leave the house to go to my lecture / tutorial because it's raining and I don't want to get sick. Oh, I guess that's common knowledge. I don't think that's really something you're gonna learn. Actually, no, you can learn because you can get sick. I actually have gotten sick because I went out in the rain. Okay, the lesson 11 that I've learned is that it's important to take care of yourself. Have a day off, de-stress. So it is okay to prioritize yourself. Your physical and your mental and your spiritual health is super duper duper important, and it's okay to say no, I don't want to go out today because I want to focus on me. You put on that face mask. You listen to that movie. Wow, okay. You watch that movie. You listen to that audiobook / book. Do whatever you gotta do to regenerate and rejuvenate and make yourself you again. That's it. That's all you gotta do. So back what I was saying before, with the reasoning thing, I strongly believe in that everything happens for a reason, and that reason is God. It's God's reasoning. So that's why I rarely get upset on what things happen to me anymore. I used to when I was younger, but now I've sort of learned to just let it go and just focus on the good side of things, and whatever happens, it's for a reason. So that's what rejection is protection. That's what I was going on with that. So yeah, literally everything happens for a reason, and I believe, because I'm Catholic, that the reason for that to happen was God's reasoning. Maybe God knew that that wasn't the thing for me, so that's why he ended it. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, it will eventually make sense. This is my knowledge passing on to you guys. Anyway, lesson 13 that I've learned is that you don't need to wear makeup because everybody wears it. Conformity at its finest is that I used to feel like I needed to wear makeup because I knew everyone around me was going to wear makeup, so it would make me stand out by not wearing makeup. But then I realized I don't need to think that way because one, makeup takes effort, like definitely hands down. Two, it doesn't matter if I don't wear makeup or not because I feel comfortable with my skin. It's all about whether I feel comfortable to wear makeup or not, and it's not everyone else's decision. And honestly, sometimes people don't even notice if you wear makeup or not. Like, it's okay not to wear it. So yeah, just learn to embrace your inner beauty and just express it. Like right now I'm not wearing makeup and I'm totally fine with it. 14 is Christian love is sacrificial love. It essentially means that God gave us his son. And then his son died for us on the cross to save our sins. And it's such a powerful type of love because God gives us sacrificial love. But the thing is, if you think about it, our parents also have given us sacrificial love because they do everything they can. They put their heart and soul into everything in order for us to have a better life. We just gotta realize that our parents sacrificed a lot for us. So for me, like, my parents are immigrants. They basically moved from Vietnam to Australia, starting an entire new life, not knowing the language, and just building their lives for us, for our family. That's sacrificial love. It really is, which is Christian love. And I'm so grateful for my parents for doing that because without them, I wouldn't have the life I do have right now because they've given up so much for me in order to get a better life a life they didn't have. And I'm so grateful for everything they do. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, number 15 is Christians are called to serve others. So I've always loved to help people, and I feel like being Christian, it's also really good to like spread that love and like help others just as Jesus would have wanted me to. So yeah. Oh, so when I say I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, but Catholic sort of falls under the Christian branch kind of thing. So yeah. 16 is spend as much time as possible with your family in general. Like I said with point number 1, like it's good to spend time with your family. But like all your family. Just spend time with the people that you love, essentially. Oh, and I'm back. Sorry, my camera just died. Okay. So number 17 is being Vietnamese is a huge part of my life, and I'm glad that I learned how to speak Vietnamese so I can communicate with my family. So essentially what I'm saying is that being Vietnamese is a huge factor of my life because it not only gives me my identity, it gives me my culture, and also being bilingual is freaking awesome. Like I needed to learn how to read and write Vietnamese, but I can speak it, which is like essentially really good so I can talk to my relatives. Because if I couldn't talk to my relatives, I would just be sitting there going, I just don't understand. I mean, some of my relatives can speak English, but I think they're more confident and comfortable speaking Vietnamese. So it's good that I can speak Vietnamese too. Yeah, still working on the reading and writing though. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Maybe, hopefully. Let's just, yeah. Okay, so 18 is imperfections are what drive and motivate us, which is really true because basically the imperfections that we have in our lives, like on ourselves and stuff, we always want to try to fix it. But that's the thing, imperfections I feel like are what makes us who we are. So it sort of defeats the purpose of what I'm saying, like it motivates and drives us to change it in a sense. But like, I don't know how to describe that one. But like, essentially, yes, that lesson is true to an extent, but I also feel like now that I'm reading it and just looking back at it, I'm just like, I feel like I should just accept the imperfections I have as well. But yeah, it does motivate and change. It does motivate and drive us to change certain elements of ourselves that we don't like. But that being said, you are perfect, you are beautiful, you are just amazing just the way you are. 19 is another God-related thing, which is God has done so many incredible things for me, and only once for me is to have faith in him. And if I have faith in him, why should I be afraid? It's so true though, because like my faith in God can help me become essentially fearless in a sense that I shouldn't have to stress about things. I shouldn't have to worry about things because God's got me. He honestly does. And my faith in him has just grown stronger this past year, and it's all because I've learned to let go of the worry, let go of the stress. I mean, yeah, stress still gets to me and stuff like that, but I've learned to like channel it into prayer and saying, God, I need you. I need your guidance. And he gives it to me because I'm not afraid to give myself to God. Yeah. Okay, so the very last lesson that I've learned, although I've learned many more lessons, is that don't let your emotions dictate your future. What that means is that, yes, your emotions are there for a reason, and that's good. But you shouldn't act upon your emotions at the given time that can affect your future. So say, for example, you're mad and you're furious or you're just aggravated with life. Don't let that affect your future by bringing that anger and presence to the next day or to another person. Because that person could be struggling with a lot more than you can think. By putting more of that negative energy into somebody else, which will then affect their life more because you've channeled into them, and also affect you because you know that you could be responsible for something that you don't want to happen and stuff like that. I don't know where I'm going with this point. I really don't. But what I'm trying to say is that your emotions at the given time need time to simmer down and need time to reflect on that emotion. Don't inflict it onto somebody else. Instead, sit yourself down. If you're angry, sit yourself down, breathe, and channel that energy into something else that's not going to affect someone else's life. I feel like that was a bad example. I think that was a really bad example. That being said, that was 20 lessons that I've learned in the previous year, and I don't want to turn 20, but everybody gets older. Unless you're Peter Pan or if you're a vampire. I guess you technically never get older. But hey, we all get older. It's okay. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much guys for watching. I hope you guys like that. And that's just 20 lessons that I've learned within the past year that's leading up to my 20th. That being said, I do hope you guys like this week's video. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below anything you guys want me to do in the near future. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I'm alive. I feel because I'm alive. Number 14 is that Christian love means sacrifice love. So, we should